Hi, and welcome to my series, Developing Your Inner Adult. This is part 4, The Spirit of Blamelessness. We're filming today in Pima Canyon, outside of Tucson, Arizona. It's a beautiful November day. The spirit of blamelessness is about shifting your mind. Often, we get into conflict situations, and no matter how much knowledge we have, our emotions take over. The thoughts of being a victim, the thoughts of being angry or hurt fill our mind. Our body is full of negative emotion. And despite our knowledge and our experience, we feel swept away by the drama. So the technique I want to talk to you about today is about moving into your other mind. You are of two minds. First, there's your ego mind, your personality. This is the part of you that is fearful, that feels threatened, that gets upset, that worries. And then there's the spiritual mind, or we might call that intuition. Or you may call it the voice of God in your head.
You are of two minds, ego and spirit. The ego mind is fearful. It sees itself as less than or better than others. The spirit mind is intuitive. It is the voice of God in you.
So when we're in this situation where we're caught up in the drama and we feel like we're at an impasse, this is what you do. You give it over. That's the whole technique. Dear God, dear Holy Spirit, dear Spirit, whatever you call your higher power. Dear Spirit, I offer this situation to you. My thoughts, my emotions, this situation. I'm giving it to you to resolve. It's not mine anymore. And you let it go. And once you've said that, first, make sure that you mean it. And then second, find something else to occupy your mind. In other words, don't jump back into the drama. Let go of the thoughts and busy yourself doing something else. And if the thoughts come back in your head, tell yourself, I'm not going there. I've given this away. It's not mine anymore. Inevitably, if you practice this technique, you will find that the situation will work out. I know because I've done it dozens and dozens of times. Whenever I've felt at an impasse, where I've been stuck in negative emotion, feeling hurt or angry, or both, toward another person, I simply give it away. And then focus my mind on something else. And inevitably, the situation works out. Often without me having to do anything. Now, it's difficult to solve a situation with the same mind that created it. In other words, your ego mind, your personality, your fearful ego mind created this negativity in the first place, not the other person you were in conflict with. Your mind created it. And you can't expect the same mind that created the conflict to be able to solve it. That's why we shift into another mind.
Stop thinking about the conflict. Forget what you think should be the solution. Be willing to take action as offered by the inner voice.
When you have given away the problem, you have chosen peace. So that means you don't want to jump back into it. You don't want to jump back into the drama. You have chosen peace, and it's important to stay focused and be consistent with that goal. You either want peace or you don't. And if you don't, then giving it away won't matter because you're really not letting it go. You still want the conflict. So first you need to make the choice. Do I want conflict or do I want resolution? Do I want to be right or do I want to solve the problem? And if the answer is you want to solve the problem, then you can let it go. You offer up the problem to Spirit, to God. You let it go, and it's no longer yours. It doesn't belong to you. Think about something else. Do something else. Distract your mind. And anytime those thoughts and feelings try to creep back into your mind and your body, make the decision again to let it go.
Intuition and inspiration come to the quiet mind. The ego mind is cluttered with fear and desires. To move toward resolution, get yourself out of the way.
You have to work at this sometimes. It is a discipline. What really matters here is your intention. Do you intend to let it go, or do you want to hold on to it? The choice is yours. But once you have made the choice and you've let it go, then it's out of your hands. It will be resolved in some way. Thanks for joining me. It's been a pleasure. I look forward to speaking with you again.
I have everything I've ever wanted. Love the joy you bring me as you lead me to rest in the greenest meadow. Who am I gonna feel with you right here? I want you to take these sins and sufferings, restore my soul, and make it whole in this valley. Leads me to his table. This feast goes on for miles till the sunset. Fills my heart with treasures. The whole thing overflows. It isn't done yet. 'Cause anyone I've ever loved, they're all here to greet me with tears and happiness. He says we're here to stay. No one can take this away. 'Cause this is the house. This is the house. This is the house of the Lord. It's forever. Who am I gonna fear? Not with you right here. I wanna lose these sins and suffering, restore my soul, and make it whole in your valley. Who am I gonna fear with you right here? I wanna live